So in this video, we're just going to explore the problem of the car pulling to one side, and we're going to look at tyre issues and how tyre issues can be the cause of the car pulling to one side. We're going to explore how you can diagnose the problem, the typical symptoms that you have with tyre issues and the car pulling to one side. So if you've just had some new tyres fitted and you've got the problem of the car veering off to one side, there's a few obvious things you should check. Have they fitted the correct size of tyre? Sounds stupid, but it certainly happened to lots of people out there where they just fit the wrong size of tyre and effectively the car is hobbled or limping along and it's going to veer off to one side. You may have directional tread patterns, so they tend to be the V groove. They're marked as directional and there's a direction of mounting marked on the sidewall of the tyre. So if that's ignored and they're mounted incorrectly, that can cause the car to veer off to one side. Now that sounds daft, but that's actually happened to me. I spotted that a tyre had been fitted backwards and I got the fitter to replace it. I hadn't actually driven it, so I didn't know what the overall effect would be, but apparently I've been told it would cause the car to veer off to that side. So things to check with your tyres is your tyre pressures. So if you've got uneven tyre pressures, if one side is much lower than the other side, it's going to create that imbalance and the car is naturally going to veer off. So check your tyre pressures are all within the manufacturer's specified tolerances. There'll be a little badge plate somewhere on the car, usually in the driver's door, in the wheel well somewhere, or near the filler cap or behind the filler cap. Every car manufacturer seems to have a different place of hiding it, but the ones that are just inside the driver's door are generally the easiest to find, and that's the most consistent location, and that will give you an indication on the tyre pressures that you need when the car is unladen, mid-laden and fully loaded with a heavy load and lots of passengers. And you may even get different recommendations for different wheel sizes because a lot of cars come with a range of different wheel options and wheel sizes. So just check that those tyre pressures are within tolerances. If one tyre was significantly down, then inflate it and check it again a few days later. You could have a slow puncture. That could be affecting it. So it's a problem that's just going to keep coming back until you get that puncture addressed. Also get a tyre tread depth tool and just check the tread depth across the tyre itself. You may have abnormal wear on one side of the tyre, so that could indicate that the alignment is out. So no matter how careful you are with the tyre pressures, that's not going to fix the problem. If the alignment is out and the tyre has started to wear unevenly, you may get away with swapping the tyres around from different axles and evening out the wear, but you really should get the wheel alignment sorted correctly. So the tyres are typically the most common cause of a car veering off to one side, and it's generally a loss of pressure on one side. And if that was ignored, it may have created abnormal wear on the tyres, forcing you to have to go out and replace a tyre just because it's got an abnormal wear pattern. Please boot that like button because that really does help us to get out there. Subscribe to the channel. We'd hate you to miss out on the great content we've got planned over the upcoming months through this year, and we would love you to stay tuned. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in this next video that I've lined up for you.